So do you want to look for mentors that agree with you or mentors that disagree with you? I would say that the latter are far more valuable. You want somebody that's going to challenge you, challenge your thinking, give you new ideas.
I think a lot about telling them what nobody else is willing to tell them, the stuff that's hard to say. And I do that out of love. And I also oftentimes I just try to give them a different perspective. So I want that out of mentors that have mentored me, because those people that have mentored me have done that for me in the past, and it's been some of the most, it's probably why I'm in the career that I am in today.
So one way to think about it, the business is this big, right? You have a problem that's a slice of it. You have, within that problem, a very narrow topic. If you have a mentor meeting where you talk deeply about that very narrow thing, even though it's only 1% of the business, but it's a big significant chunk of the problem that you're having, you'll get real value out of it, and so will the mentor. And that will be worth, well worth the meeting time.
I think one other thing this session really illustrated for me is that it could be really helpful going into mentor office hours to have a list of questions that you're grappling with, some of which have nothing to do with the space that you're in. So you could think about, what are you struggling with from a team and organization perspective? What are you struggling with from a fundraising strategy perspective? And then what are you struggling with from a growth and business perspective? And that way you'll have something that's meaningful to you to offer up to someone, even if they're not an expert in your vertical.
It could even be, I'm struggling with, I'm struggling with leadership. I'm struggling with personal organization. I'm struggling with how to prioritize. It doesn't even, it can be personal things too, because remember, growing your business is also about growing yourself, and the more that you can parallel those two paths together, the better things happen. So I really encourage you guys to do this on your own. The more you can practice yourself with somebody else, and the more you can watch others practice, the better. That will radically accelerate your learning in this. So when you actually hit your mentor meetings, that you can be super productive in them.